Birdman time for Birdman on the Mountain Community Shout. And yes, I'm back. So sorry you don't get Garrett this week. Or maybe you do. I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, we're going to start off with Steve North. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So nothing went off the rails while I was gone. I was happy about that.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, time is short, right? We don't know.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
So, my wife's favorite time of year, Halloween.
Really?
Up. Yes,
Yeah,
she
well,
loves
a lot of
Halloween.
people love Halloween.
Yeah. You got the big event.
I do have. Well, I think so. Don't I?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But it's getting bigger, from what I heheard.
Yeah, it is. Of course, it's the 10th annual Spooktacular. Is it 10th or I think it's 10th.
Is it 10th?
It is.
Sweet.
Yeah. 10th annual Spooktacular Festival is coming up Saturday, October 26th. From noon to 8 p.m. It's all free as usual, but what we want to emphasize this year is we're moving it to a new location this year.
New location.
Yes.
And it's over at Frontier Field.
Over at Frontier Field. So if you're used to in the last 9 years, out in the middle of the street there in downtown Show, it's across the Deuce, on the north side of the Deuce Clubs at Frontier Field.
So the first thing I heard from somebody is, well, they don't have much parking there. I was like, where did you park when it was down in town?
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, come on, give me a break here. But actually, they got a lot of
There's
parking.
a lot of parking there, and then, of course, you can park south of the Deuce Clubs and walk over. It's really
But just so people know, if you haven't been down there for an event yet, they've wiped out that whole section. They took out the curbing and everything. So when you drove down into there, to the left now is, and they painted it out. It's really nice. It's awesome.
Yeah. That whole dirt area that was south of the field there.
Yeah, and you put in nice gravel too, so it's actually.
Yeah, it's like it's a compressed cinder, so it's actually might be crumbled asphalt that's compressed. So
it's not dusty anymore.
No,
so,
not dusty at all. It's very nice. It's all striped and. Well, it was striped. Hopefully, it hasn't all worn out. But anyway,
make a call quick. No, maybe not.
Lots of room there to park.
Good.
And again, if you run out of parking there, which sometimes we do on these big events,
right?
We have plenty of parking on the south side of the Deuce Clubs, so you can park over there along 9th Street, 11th Street, all the way over to City Hall in the library parking lot, and walk over. It's just a quick 2-minute walk over.
Sweet. I want to call out these guys. Home Depot.
Yes,
Home
yes.
Depot. So in years past, and I've done this, where you have to go in and you got like a couple hours, you set your thing up, and then you're there all day giving out candy to kids and stuff like that. It was kind of difficult because it was like you got to set up whatever you're going to do.
It's like a 3-hour setup, and then it's difficult.
Not this year.
Not this year. Home Depot, our friends at Home Depot are going all out this year. They are going to do 2 haunted houses, in fact. One, a really scary one for the older guys, the older kids and adults, and then one that's kind of he describes it as more of an enchanted forest.
Nice.
So he's going to have all kinds of trees and things and these cute little pop-up guys, blow-up guys that are kind of all over. So you walk through the enchanted forest and with your little kids and...
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun there. And then they're also going to do their kids' craft shop as well. Okay. Where they'll allow kids to paint pumpkins or whatever they have there. And
are you still looking for people to set up booths?
We are.
Okay.
We have quite a few that have already signed up, but we have plenty of room. We have 3 acres over there.
Nice.
So we've got plenty of room. If you're interested, if you're a business, you're interested in just setting up a booth, having a carnival game of some sort, handing out candy, whatever, you can do that for free, and you can promote your business in the process. So it's awesome. Great. It's a great opportunity. All you have to do is go to the Show Low Main Street website, www.showlowmainstreet.org. The top menu item where it says events, click on Spooktacular, and there's a button there. It'll say, click here if you want to sign up for the Spooktacular.
Very cool.
Simple as that.
So
absolutely free. And
when is setup?
Setup will be Saturday morning. Usually we'll be there at 8 o'clock to set up. Or you can set up Friday afternoon if you have a bigger presence. You want to do that. We'll allow that as well. In fact, Home Depot is going to start setting up, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday next week.
Whoa. Okay.
So, and I have to have an extra rollout dumpster for them too. So
really, nice.
So they're gonna have quite a presence out there.
Those guys are great.
They are great.
We love them, and they support here Birdman Media, so we definitely want to.
We love Home Depot.
Call them out whenever we can.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
And
so we're gonna have all the usual stuff. Aside from that, we're gonna have the car bash, the pumpkin bowling, the let's see, we're going to have bounce house out there for free for the kids. I think we're going to even have pumpkin chunking. Somebody's going to do some kind of a variation.
Pumpkin chunking.
Some kind of variation of that out there. So there's all kinds of things out there. Disc golf, we'll have some disc golf holes out there. The local club will be doing that. So all kinds of things for the kids to do for free. And then
Okay, here it
we're
comes.
going to have entertainment on the stage all day long as well.
Okay.
So, starting out at noon and going all the way through to 8 p.m. So we've got the hula dancers at noon. We've got Veiled Enchantment Troupe. They're the belly dancing group.
Yeah.
They'll be at 12:30 as normal. The pet costume contest is at 1.
Okay.
So you just show up at the stage a few minutes early with your pet, and you're in. It's easy as that. 1:30, we've got the Canyon Creek Performing Arts group from Snowflake. They'll be doing their thing, doing some dance routines to Halloween music.
Nice.
And then at 2 o'clock, of course, is the ever popular 2019 Scarioke.
Yeah, there we go.
So if you don't know where that is, it's a Halloween version of karaoke where we have I don't know 5 or 6 entertainers that come up and perform, and the audience chooses a winner.
Awesome. Good stuff.
So it's a lot of fun. And then of course 3 p.m. we've got our human costume contest on the stage as well. We have 4 age categories and male and female winners in each age category.
Awesome.
So again, we'll start with the little guys. We've got 0 to 5, 6 to 12, 13 to 17, and adults.
Awesome.
So yeah, we have that. And then we finish it up from 4 to 8 with a live concert by local group Negative 32.
Negative 32.
Yep.
And of course, all of that candy seeking and running around and trick-or-treating there goes on that whole time.
All day long. Yep,
Awesome
absolutely. So we'll have, we'll have trunks and booths and everything out there and handing out candy and doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a great event.
Now, this all supports Show Low Main Street, and Show Low's Main Street's purpose is...
We do projects every year to beautify the downtown Show Low area.
Right.
So with the end purpose of trying to attract new investment to downtown. So that's why we do it. We
Very cool.
raise money just for that. This is one of our events. This is more of a give back to the community for Show Low Main Street.
Right.
We don't make a lot of money on this event, so we really just do it for the community. We've been doing it for so long. It's just a good event to do for the kids of the community. The
Good stuff.
families.
Anything else, Steve?
No, I want to mention too, 2 weeks following that, just to give you a real quick plug, the Santa in the Shops on Gingerbread Lane.
That's right.
Christmas season is starting already.
Let's go, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, I think it's November 7th through the 9th.
Yep.
Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. We'll be at the City Campus Gym, 620 East McNeil in downtown Show Low. We'll have 40 plus vendors in there, and then Santa Claus is going to be on hand all 3 days.
Very good.
For free photos with the kids. So you can come on down and take your own photo, and he'll be there and doing his thing. So
Very cool.
lots of local vendors there selling. So if you want to get your early start on holiday shopping, that's the place to go.
Very cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Once again, Steve North with Show Low Main Street. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Still hanging out here in the studio with me now, I've got Sandra. Angelo, how are you?
I'm just fine.
We're going to correct your name from last week. Sorry about that.
That's okay. The name is not as important as the cause and the event.
Why
And the
would you
mission.
even mention that?
Exactly. See, producer. Ha ha. Got to get my jabs in on Garrett. But, you know, he did a great job while I was gone, so no problem.
That's right. And it looked like you had a wonderful time since I got to see the pictures on Facebook.
Yep. Disneyland is fun. And yeah, the most, what do they call it? Wonderful place on earth or something like that. I don't know.
I thought it was the most magical place
I think it's
on
the most
earth.
congested place on earth, but that's just me. But actually, it was very, very calm. So I was happy with our timing.
Good.
Of course, the last time I went was New Year's Eve. Yeah, exactly. Good facial representation of what that was like. Cornhole Tournament. What do we got?
Okay. We are having a fundraiser on October 20th at the house. There are partners on this one. It's a cornhole tournament. The fee to play in the cornhole tournament is $25 per person, so a team is $50, but there's no charge to come to the event.
Cool.
We will have a 50-50. We will have a karaoke event, which should be kind of fun. People make a donation to sing. People make a donation to ask somebody else to sing. That person can make a donation to not sing. And if it's really horrible, people can make a donation to give them the hook.
Nice. I like that. Give them the hook. Pull them right off the stage.
Yeah, and Mike Bosley will be conducting that event. So
Do you remember the Gong Show?
yes,
Well,
that's
I
where.
loved the Gong Show. Yeah.
Well, where do you think I got the
Well,
idea
The
from?
hook came before the Gong Show, though, technically. So yeah,
Yeah.
old vaudeville.
Yeah, it was vaudeville. So anyway, that's on the 20th. It starts at 2. That's for registration. The actual tournament will start probably about 2:30 or 3 and play to the finish. And we expect, actually, cornhole tournaments take quite a bit of time. That's why we're doing the karaoke.
Awesome.
Because if you're bringing family and friends, it's out in the yard, and so it's open, and it should be a good time. There'll be street tacos there for purchase. And hopefully people will just enjoy their time in the fall with
That's-
family and friends.
I refer to the White Mountains as Arizona's backyard because it's where everybody comes to chill out and relax. And
Well, it
that's
might be a little
sort of the
chilly that
embodiment
day.
of it. But yeah, grab a little jacket. They got fires out there. They got some a gas fire out there as well. So it'd be plenty of way to be warm.
Yeah, and so we expect it should be a good time.
Awesome.
And, as I said, things are calming down a little bit on the mountain, and maybe you're not quite ready to hole up in your little homes yet.
Right.
And so come on out, join us, and have a good time.
Cool. Then you've got.
Got another fundraiser coming up, but this one's easy. Easy,
Okay.
easy, easy.
Piece of cake.
Yes. Well, actually, maybe a piece of Chinese food.
Boom.
So anyway, we have a fundraiser with Panda Express. You get this neat little coupon, and I think we'll find a way to put it electronically as well. So
Okay.
you have to show the coupon, but you go to Panda Express on November 30th.
Okay.
That's 2 days after Thanksgiving when you're tired of shopping and certainly do not want to cook dinner.
There you go. Rock and roll.
Yeah, so this is a Saturday. Come buy a meal, show your little coupon,
Coupon.
or have it on your phone, and 20% of your purchase goes to the Family Advocacy
20%.
Center.
That's pretty awesome.
It
So
is
do me a
awesome.
favor, give us that. You send that to us digitally so we have it.
Oh,
We'll post
okay.
it up and make sure that everybody is reminded on that Saturday as well.
Perfect. And I say it's a nice, easy one. I mean, I might even break down and go out to eat for a change.
There you go. We'll do the Saturday. We'll do that, the supporting. Bring the kids. The kids love that. So we'll just bring it home, do the take home thing. Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and so 20% will come to us. As I say, it's an easy peasy fundraiser. You have good food, you pay the same as you normally would,
Yep.
and we benefit.
And
So
don't be upset if they run out of something because you just didn't get there early enough.
that's right.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Anything else?
Nope,
Awesome.
I'm
Cool.
done.
Sandra Angelo with the Family Advocacy Center. Okay, still hanging out here in the studio. It's scary time. Obviously, everybody's doing Halloween stuff. So I've got with me now Dr. Barela. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful this morning, Rob.
Good.
I would say, how are you too? But I know that you're probably doing wonderful.
So you're with now? Is it it's the White Mountain Autism Foundation?
That
correct?
is correct.
Okay.
I'm still there.
Okay, but they're not changing name or anything like that.
Now,
It's
we've
still-
added a second foundation underneath it to more describe what the White Mountain Autism Foundation has morphed into, essentially a White Mountain Foundation for special needs individuals, because more than sponsor events and education for autistic, we're really branching out with all
Right.
special needs individuals.
Right.
And that's what I'm here about today.
Okay, so tell us what's going on.
All right. Well, we are sponsoring, along with Sholo Elks, a Halloween party, but really an experience for those individuals with special needs. And those individuals of any age, from young children to middle-aged and adults, because what basically happens is that people with special needs really don't get to enjoy the Halloween experience.
Right.
People in wheelchairs, very difficult to go trick-or-treating door to door, sometimes even going to the trunk or treats and stuff.
Sure.
So we have put together an event at the Elks Club for Saturday, October 26th, which is the Saturday before Halloween, in the afternoon from 1 to 5, so parents can bring the special needs children that are normally in school, and is also for their siblings, so that their
Right.
siblings get to enjoy it too.
Very cool.
And we are going to have games. We are going to have for them to do games that they can play easily. We are going to give out trick-or-treat stuff. We are going to have prizes for booths for people that are participating in it, for costumes. We have face painters. We have a balloon maker coming, and numerous organizations in our community have supported this by presenting games. And there'll, of course, be candy and other little things that we're going to give away, even if you don't win a game.
Awesome. There you go.
So we want to make sure that these people have a chance to enjoy the Halloween experience, and we want it to be in a family event too. And so we are sponsoring this, and all of the special education teachers in the community and surrounding communities have been notified, along with the group homes and day programs in the community, and the Department of Developmental Disabilities, which has caseworkers for these children and adults on with developmental disabilities.
Very good. Did we cover cost?
Cost. You ask about cost?
Yes.
The cost is very affordable to everyone because there is no cost.
Okay.
It is free.
Good.
It is free for everybody. We have numerous sponsors in the community that have stepped up to the plate to help the people with this experience. So if you show up from 1:30 to 5 o'clock on Saturday, October 26th, you'll get a chance to experience this, and we hope there's a big crowd.
Very good. Anything else you want to mention?
Nope, not today.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Once again, Dr. Barela with the White Mountain Autism Foundation. Appreciate your time today.
All right. Thank you very much, Rob. And that's a wrap.
Okay, still hanging out here in the studio, and now I've got a guest. It's
You guys
hey,
almost,
who are you?
you almost thought you
almost got away without
from
having him on
me.
the show. But,
No.
here he is. And is your mic falling down? I think I don't know.
It looks so good.
It looks
like
so
that.
good until he bent over. Yeah. Anyways,
Help it.
Garrett, great job over the last
Thanks,
few
man.
weeks, or 4 weeks at least. Yeah,
It was a
we
pleasure.
gave you 2 days because we didn't realize there was another one. And then I go, oh yeah, by the way, there's 2 shows you got to do because I won't be back.
It's too much vacation.
Ta-da! Yeah, right. Anyways, so we're going to talk about the Sholo Film Festival. Martina was going to come in, but she is just slammed. She's doing all the goodie bag
I don't know
stuff.
why she would be busy this week.
Yeah.
It's not like the film festival's this weekend.
Yeah. So it starts Thursday technically, but you don't get to be a part of that. It's really the filmmakers and stuff like that. There's a meet and greet, and then there's a party that night. So everybody sort of like gets accommodated to each other. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you go to sholofilmfestival.com, and you can see when the films are going to be playing. You can get the passes there. You can get them at the door. We had given a couple away, and actually, you know the people that got them.
Yeah,
So,
we've given a lot of passes away.
Cool.
So it's been fun.
talk to me about, you put a film in.
Yes, so my film is called McBride. It's a 30-minute Western, and I made it down in Benson, actually, 3 years ago, and finished editing it 2 years ago, so it's since 2017. But as you know, living up here, and it's like, man, I got to throw something into the film festival.
Right.
I haven't had any opportunities to do a film since then, so this is the last thing that I've made. But
So talk to me a little bit about the process that you went through.
Sure.
And we've got, it's not just locals that are doing this. We've got legit
Yeah.
people. I mean, there's last year, one of the films that was in there was Killer Kate, and that came out on iTunes and the movies thing like days later, and it did really well. So,
yeah, it's always like, oh, so nerve-wracking as a filmmaker that like my film even gets selected with all these other people that are like so much better, and it's like just the opportunity to go and meet other producers and filmmakers that's what I love about film festivals. Sure, going and watching other movies, that's like a huge, cherry on top of the ice cream, but yeah, so you wanted to know about the process
Yeah.
of making
Yep.
a movie.
Well, not making the movie, but
Oh.
getting into the film festival.
Oh, getting into the film festival. Yeah. Well, it's simple. You just have to. Well, I think the website. It's just Sholo Film Festival.
SholoFilmFestival.com.
and that has all the info on it.
Mhm.
I don't know if it has it now or if it's changed since they've updated everything for the film festival. But yeah, a couple months ago, it was you just go on there and you put in all your info, and then you upload your movie, and they watch it and they say, yeah, good job, we'll play this. Or, and so it wasn't hard at all, and if anything, it was just like you have to get it converted to DCP, which is like the 2K format that they play at the theater here, which is better than what my movie actually was. So somehow they made it look even better.
Very good.
So
Cool.
yeah, so that was a bit of a process because I had to send it to California, but it was all online, so it was easy. So
Cool. Awesome. So you're doing it. Your film shows at certain times.
Yeah, so it's playing Friday at 2:30. I think it's like 2:40 or something, just a little obscure. But let's say 2:30, so you're there a little early. Friday 2:30, and then also Sunday at 2:30.
Awesome.
So
I want to talk people through something too. So this is a little different than just going to watch films. You get to go watch the films. While you're watching the films, typically the filmmaker is going to be sitting there watching the film with you. They get to the end, they stop, and they'll do them in banks.
Just real quick, actually, the filmmaker is going to be watching you watch his film. That's how I always do it. I'm like, who's laughing at that part?
So you sit there, you watch the film, and it's usually in a bank of like 4 or 5. Sometimes it depends upon the length of the movie, obviously, but they do them in banks. And then they'll stop, the lights will come up, and then they do a question and answer section. And you can actually ask questions. Hey, what was your motivation behind this? How did you do this shot? All those kind of things. Or, what gave you the idea to come up with this? That kind of thing. So it's really cool to be able to, because you've watched movies probably all your lives and sat there and gone, well, I wonder why they did that. And now you can ask. Also, you can say, well, was there more to the backstory? And it's like, editing's a real thing. It's like sometimes you got to determine, well, this needs to be part of it, or this didn't come off the way I wanted it. It's not going to be part of it, or should I put this in? Should I not put that in? I don't know. And as a filmmaker, you watch, like he said, people's reactions, and you can find out, oh, I need to add a little more detail because they didn't really get it.
Yeah.
Or
that's great.
I sold that too much. That happens too.
I think another huge thing of the film festivals is just there's so much that I didn't know when I was making this. I just wanted to make a movie. I wanted to make something that was like 30 minutes long with hopes of next one's going to be 90 minutes long. That's all. As a filmmaker, that's all it matters is making something that's like feature length.
Right.
But you don't know anything about what are you going to do with it then? How are you going to get people to actually see it? Like,
right.
How is this going to get distributed? Is it actually going to go on Amazon or on Netflix? And like, how are people going to watch it? None of that was going through my head. And so that's what I love about film festivals is I learn all this stuff. So the next one I make, I'm actually intentional with like, hey, how is this going to get published?
Very good.
And
awesome.
People see it.
Hey, thanks for spending some time and explaining your film. We're going to be out there. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be interviewing the filmmakers. Garrett will get an interview. We're going to talk about their films, talk about the area and why they come out here and why they like film festivals, and really get their experience and understanding of film festivals, because a lot of these people have done a lot of film festivals. Some of these people have done like 10 already this year, going out there and putting their films out. That's how they get it out there and get known. So we can hear from them exactly how good this film festival is. Little spoiler on that, it's a really good film festival. So, hey, thanks for everything, and thank you, Garrett.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Hey, that's going to be it for this week's Community Shout here on Birdman on the Mountain. I'm Birdman, and I want to thank all the viewers out there that have been watching us. We really appreciate that. Make sure you're checking out Birdman Media on Facebook. We've got Instagram as well. Check out the Birdman Media Patriot Edition if you like that side of things. And as I always say, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.